are back again. It is the Country Rap Report. It's your boy VicXL.
Hey guys, it's Creeker Mariah.
Y'all know what it is. When you check out the Country Rap Report, we give you guys the best in country rap reactions, country rap reviews, country rap hot topics, as well as exclusive artist interviews. So look, man, I'm finna go completely left. I'm finna cut the shout right now. Mariah don't even know. The look on her face. Right. Matter of fact, I want y'all to look at her face. Look at her face as it starts to change. Because you know what? It's been a while. So I need y'all to get really, 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 really close to your computer screen, to your speaker, or whatever it might be. So tonight, today, we might lose some subs, and that's okay. But today, we're going to talk about Country Rap Report and the heart of me. Because I'm hearing that there are artists out here who I'm gonna say I'm not even gonna say we, I'm gonna say because I'm gonna make this about me. I'm gonna make this about me, not Chief, not Mariah, not Katita. This is about me. See, there are artists out there, and artists, you guys need to, sometimes, because I've been doing this a long time. And I'm gonna keep it a whole bean. Because everybody swear they keep it real and they keep it a bean. But you don't keep it a bean. But I'm gonna keep it a bean. This podcast makes this zero. This is a labor of love.
Yes.
Any of you out there who has the audacity to speak ill of me, almost for me, and I've done nothing but support you, but you talk about internet, you talk about trolls, you talk about how real you are. If you speak ill on my name, when I go to all you guys' platforms,
right?
All you guys, I don't see one share. I can see who hit like. I don't see that you hit like.
Yeah.
You only pop in if you want me to play you on my stream.
Yeah, to get their name mentioned. Yeah,
but
I know.
No, Mariah. Don't say nothing, because I don't want them on your head. I want all the smoke.
You can have it.
I have done nothing. When this platform was created because I seen a market that did not have media coverage. Period. That was Miranda Monday. Do your research. That was Miranda Monday. I started episode 1, I talked about Savannah Dexter. Episode 2, I talked about Savannah Dexter. Episode 3, I talked about Ryan Upchurch being on No Jumper. Half of you don't even know what No Jumper is. Listen, y'all can say what you want about accolades this, accolades that. I have 2 jobs. And it might not mean nothing to none of y'all. Some of y'all might feel like you do what you do, because I do what I do. But I have carved out a very, very nice life for myself and my wife. I am not an internet dude.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna diss any of you on the internet, because there is an inbox, and if you hit my inbox, you will get my real number. And I'm not even on no gangster shit. I'm on some G shit, meaning I'm a man. I am a man. If you fix your face to speak ill on a person who talks about you well for free, check yourself. Don't check me, check yourself. If you think because I might not have the time to talk about you, when maybe I talk about the people who support me. So is it because you rap? Because you rap, I'm supposed to jump when there's a million other rappers? Is it because you think you're the best rapper? Come on, man. Like, for real, for real. I ain't never begged nobody for no subscription. I ain't never begged nobody for nothing. I'm a grown ass man. Matter of fact, I'm a grown man who's raised 8 kids. I got probably 7 grandkids. Ain't nobody over here starving because I get it out the mud. And I'm tired of hearing people say they look slick shit when nobody even had the balls to start this shit when I started it.
That's respect to you, sir, because you did.
No,
And
I don't even want the respect. But I do want the respect of if you feel a way, inbox me and say, hey, bro, I got a release. Fuck with me. Hey, bro, y'all get mad. I'm the one guy who might stream today and not stream for 2 weeks. I'm online less than most of you guys. And somehow still drop just as much content as most you guys.
right. Yeah, you drop it all the time.
Because I'm at work dropping. But you know what? Y'all, you know what's funny? I'm gonna keep it I'm gonna go real personal deep. Because I know this don't mean shit to y'all. Because y'all call yourself keeping it real, but you don't. Let me tell y'all something. I have a dad. I have a dad right now. I'm gonna dox my damn self. Okay? I have a dad who has Alzheimer's. Okay? Dementia. I have a dad who has dementia. I'm not done. I have a daughter who is under the age of 30 who has Crohn's disease. I have a godmother who has stage 3 cancer. I have 2 jobs, 8 children, 7 or 8 grandkids. I goddamn lost count. Yet and still, I find it in my heart to service this community. Yet and still, I hit up my people. I check on Coca. I check on Pawpaw Fresh. I check on Billy the Kid. I check on the people who want to build a relationship with me because I'm a real fucking human. Listen, bros, sisses, I did not get into this to meet anyone. I did not get into this to be no fan. I have been saying this since I had an FM radio show for 15 years in Atlanta, Georgia. Support equals support.
Yeah.
Don't bring that shit to me when I can go and see that you never click like. You've never shared. Don't bring that to me. But guess what? If you out there and you talk and speak ill, I don't give a fuck if you don't like Country Rap Report. I don't care. Do you think I started this for one person to like Country Rap Report? No, because there are 18,000 people that do.
Yeah.
If you unsub tomorrow, I would not know. Matter of fact, check this out. For everybody who doesn't follow me, I didn't even know because I don't come to your page. I don't know it does not hurt me if you unfollow me because I did not know you followed me. Because guess what? My mom follows me, my wife follows me, my kids follow me. And those are the people in my real life who know why I do this shit. If I ain't saying you gotta fuck with me. I'm not saying it. If you fuck with Kirk, I'm cool. If you fuck with Mariah, I'm cool. All I'm saying is, once you formulate an opinion of a man that you've never talked to, I'm the easiest person on the internet. Easiest person on the internet to have a conversation with. Yeah. I'll be coming in chats, dropping my real fucking phone number. I don't dodge no smoke. Yeah. So listen, don't make no stories about me. Don't mention me in your chat. If you want your numbers to go up, bring me on your platform. But don't sneak diss me, because I don't write no raps. I don't make no beats. And no matter what, I will never, ever use my platform to slander any of you. But you know my number, you know my inbox. See, I'll be hitting y'all. I'll reach out to you. If I hear that you got an issue with me, I'll reach out. It's nothing. Because guess what? If I wrong you, I'm man enough to say my bad.
Yeah.
But you first got to be man. I tell my children, if you're mad at me and I don't know why, it's not my fault.
Not a mind reader.
So guess what? Me and no country rapper or any blogger, we don't share a brain. And I don't expect all of you guys to like me. It's something about my melanin that I know is going to make some of you not like me, just because. Some of you are not going to like me. I've heard, hey, he don't know anything. Well, I got 5 plaques on my wall to say I do.
Yeah.
I make nothing from this. If you guys was talking about me in a positive manner for free, the least I would do was say thank you. And when you didn't talk about me, I would feel like, well, it's somebody else's turn to get some shine. This is a growing genre. We can't get everybody. I've said my piece. And if this applies to anybody, my number, just inbox. I'll give you my number because, hey, man, I'm not man enough to say my bad. But you got to be man enough to tell me what your problem is with me. Real talk.
Yeah, that's real talk.
All right, do me a favor. Do me a favor.
I'm glad that's over.
For all you guys who choose to leave, salute. Thank you. All my first and last time viewers. If it's your first time or last time, sayonara. If I said that right.
That's right.
But for those who remain to stay, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're part of the infamous replay game, because y'all know we got the latest chat every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us live in the chat. Creeker Mariah, your boy Chief, Katita, myself, we're in the chat. But if you miss us and you're part of the replay game, leave us a comment.
Yes.
If you like the content, hit that thumbs up. If you don't like
sharing
content,
is caring.
if you don't like that content, hit the thumbs down. I'm gonna block your ass anyway. If not, Mariah gonna block.
Only if I ask you first.
Yes. If you do like the comment, or if you do like the content, and you feel like someone else could, hey, maybe I just said something in my rant that might be beneficial. Sharing is caring. Yeah. Share it with a friend. You know, the same way y'all share that hate, share the love. Because y'all share the share that hate. Y'all be sharing the share that hate. I can't believe y'all be hating on the brother knowing that you can just holler at your folks. You just holler. Y'all just rather talk about me and not say nothing? For real? Whatever. I really don't even get that no attention because I'm really like way busy. But you know, I be seeing stuff I feel like are subliminals in these stories. Hey man, we can shoot the numbers up. I'm all for it. Y'all better ask. I was telling Rex and Busy Boat, let's get it cracking. Shit. Y'all got there want to argue and shit on Instagram and shit. Hey man, let's do it. You bring yours, I bring mine, and we can have a debate. Let the people in the chat figure out who right and who wrong. I ain't gotta play these internet. Hey man, if y'all don't want, hey man, that's just crazy. All right, also, hit the notification bell. That way you know be notified anytime we drop content.
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got country rap hot topics for you. Salute the Chief, salute the Katita. Me and Katita working on some things. I just gotta work out the kinks. Mariah's probably like, who the fuck is Katita?
No, I've seen her in chat. Katita Music. Yeah, I've seen her.
Yeah. Okay.
And JT with the shorts. Salute to JT as well. Salute Chief. I'm very happy about his new endeavor.
No salute to JT.
No salute to JT. Just kidding. I take that back.
Yeah. All right, so
let's Chief though. For real.
Let's get into it. Country rap hot topics. First thing I gotta say is this is a great segue. And this is to show you the type of person I am. This is a great segue. There is an interview with a gentleman, and he goes by the name of Killer Brew. William, well, let me get his name right. It's Killer Brew, but his name is William Thomas.
Thomas, yeah.
William Thomas, AKA Killer Brew. Okay? William Thomas dropped a very, very, very dope interview about 2 weeks ago. And in that interview, there's two things I want to talk about. But also in the interview, I'm gonna start with this. In that interview, he took a swipe at the Country Rap Report. Now, we are the Country Rap Report. We're not the Country Rap Review. It's okay. Anybody who watched it, he was talking about myself and my former co-host, Spank. He called us Uncle Raymond, Uncle Ruckus, and Uncle Tom. Okay.
I heard that.
Huh?
I heard that.
Yeah. Well, anybody who knows, I could never, ever be Uncle Tom. Now, there's some other YouTubers who probably could be Uncle Tom, but not me. Okay? Not me. So I was thinking, I must be Uncle Ruckus. But then when I went and done my research, I could never be Uncle Ruckus either. So y'all right now, stop what you're doing and go check out Uncle Ruckus and tell me if you think that could be me. It can't. Because Uncle Tom,
Oh, look at this.
Uncle Tom, I'm gonna give y'all a little history lesson. And this is gonna be a little sensitive for some of those who don't like talking about this subject matter. Uncle Tom was a slave who basically, when slaves would run away, Uncle Tom would help track them down. Uncle Tom was a person who pandered for the slave owner. Now, if you've ever watched the movie Django, there's a character in Django played by Samuel L. Jackson. His name is Steven. He'd be like, "What that hell on that nag?" That would be the equivalent to a Uncle Tom. Now, anyone who knows me knows that could never be me. Because I don't know but two things, right and wrong. So I could never sell out my people. I just speak from a perspective of right. I don't even base things off color unless I feel like people are manipulating that situation.
Yeah.
No matter your color. If you're African American, and I only use logic, I don't deal in emotion. Even though y'all think that rant was emotional, that rant was logic. So, from my perspective, I'm equally disliked and loved by African Americans, Caucasians, and Hispanics. Because if you want a dose of the truth, you'll like me. If you want a dose of emotion, you probably won't. If you want me to pander to your feelings and tell you what you want to hear, chances are you won't. But I will, even if I dislike your actions, I will creatively try to find a barrier that we can agree on, because I'm not about hurting anyone's feelings.
Yeah.
A lot of you guys say, "Big, you know good and damn well that record wasn't good." I don't think it's my job to tell anybody their record is bad. I give you my criticism or my critique to help make it better, because I'm only one person. So I could never be Uncle Tom. Okay, then when I done my research, Uncle Ruckus is a guy who really didn't want to be black. There was probably an episode that Uncle Ruckus wore a shirt that said White History Month or something like that. Uncle Ruckus, he didn't want to be black. He always talked negative about African Americans. Now, if you don't know, Uncle Ruckus comes from the cartoon Boondocks, but he was in denial of his color.
That's not you either.
No.
Yeah.
Not the guy who has an award on the wall for the Malcolm X Citizen of the Year in like 2012. I was awarded the Malcolm X Citizen of the Year from the Malcolm X Museum in Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm not in denial of my race. I'm for harmony amongst races. Okay? So me being me, and I lead by my example, when I seen this, I felt it my civic duty to find Mr. William Thomas. I reached out to Mr. Thomas via social media, and guess what Mr. Thomas did? He responded. And me and Mr. Thomas had a very sincere conversation. And guess what we did? We built a bridge. He told me his issues with me, and he was correct in feeling the way he felt. And once he told me what I'd done, I would have done the same thing he done to me.
Okay.
I offended someone close to him, so in turn, he threw a shot back.
Was it one of his artists or something?
Yes.
Okay, because he's a manager, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So,
all right.
And I'm saying this to say, we as men had a phone conversation and we inked it out. And guess what I did? I apologized. I apologized for my actions in making him feel the way he felt. And guess what he did? He apologized for his actions in making me feel the way I felt.
Right.
To the point where I feel like me and this man can build a working relationship built on respect.
Right.
So that's a twofold story. That's the end of my rant. That also applies to my rant.
Yeah.
We don't have to humiliate each other through social media. It's as simple as a conversation. Do you remember at one point in time you were having an issue with another YouTuber and I suggested y'all talk it out?
Yeah, you were the one I confided in, and yeah, your first suggestion was talk it out.
So, and I'm all about building relationships. And I also know everybody is not going to like each other. I'm just don't believe that, we should tear each other down. I feel like we should just move on. If I ain't bothering
I'm with you on that.
If I ain't bothering you, don't bother me. If you don't watch me, I don't know you don't watch me.
Right. Because you don't pay attention to everything,
I start YouTubing just to get this information out of my head. And I start YouTubing just for my mom and wife. And all these years later, but y'all can go back on my channel because I don't delete anything. I got videos that are 12 years old that got 5 views. I used to put up videos, didn't even tell anybody I had a YouTube channel.
Right. Did you use the word hobbyist before in that manner?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. I relate to that. I mean, that's kind of why I do it. I enjoy it, but yeah, I don't feel the need to ever talk bad about somebody on a video for the world to see. That thought never really comes, across my mind. And I don't really listen when other people do it because I don't really want to hear it.
So, all right. So me and this gentleman talked, and he's agreed to come on the show.
Awesome.
So we will have a Country Rap Report interview with Mr. William. What is it? Big
Thomas. Killebrew.
William Killebrew. He will have a upcoming interview on the channel. Now, for those who don't know, William Killebrew Thomas is the former manager of Katie Noel. And that's the country hot topic I want to talk about.
Yes, finally we got to it.
Okay,
no,
finally.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, no, it's okay. It's okay. You're going to get some of this sometime. So, in that interview, and there's a 25-minute interview, there are a lot of shorts going around about it. I really suggest you go to his channel, check out his channel. I'll put the channel in the link because I don't remember the channel's name, but I will put the channel in the link. Go watch the entire interview. It's 25 minutes long. Very short watch, but he discusses his journey in country rap, mainly Katie Noel. Okay.
Yes.
Now, a lot of you guys might know Katie Noel as the former ex of Ryan Upchurch. A lot of you guys might know Katie Noel as being the person that they have coined making the worst song in country rap history, or is it country music history? They said she had the worst song in country music history.
Scuffed beans. That's what I'll say about that.
Matter of fact, if you Google worst song in country rap, in country music,
It'll come up.
she might come up. Well, she is the former ex. She is the ex, not former ex. She is the ex of Ryan Upchurch. So they had a situation some years ago to where they were dating. And in the middle of the night, she said Ryan touched her booby.
Right.
She felt violated and she got up out of there. She called out. She got up out of there in the middle of the night. Right?
It was kind of weird. Yeah.
I always thought this was weird considering they were dating.
Right. And she drove to him to see him.
She was damn near living with him. They were spending so much time together. Right?
Yeah. And the manager, her whole crew had came into his home several times.
Her assistant was even there when this situation took place, right?
Yeah, he decorated his bedroom, I think, with her ideas or whatever. Yeah. So,
yes. So, I even was like, I even asked Upchurch about Katie Noel. If you guys don't remember, go back and check out the Country Rap Report interview. Ryan Upchurch is 3 parts. Check it out. We asked about Katie Noel. Katie Noel was bisexual, or is bisexual. Okay. Right. Salute to my LGBT community.
Yeah, we love you too.
But Katie Noel represents for the community. So at this point in time, she felt like Ryan touched her boobie, and she basically accused this man of sexual assault or rape, whatever the R word. We're not gonna say that. Yeah. The R word.
SA, sexual assault. Yeah, SA.
Okay, now me. If you come in my bed, I don't know what you doing now. It's hey man. If you come in my bed and you ain't blood and you're the opposite sex, now I ain't gonna take nothing.
Right.
But we're gonna have a mutual understanding before you lay down. It goes down.
I mean, I think that's what any man would say. I mean, honestly, if not,
why are you there?
Right. Why are you in the bed in the middle of the night?
And from my understanding, they had sex before.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I got too from it was,
So it's in this piece I watched, Killer Brew said she set Ryan up.
Yeah, he did say that. Yes. And he said that he believed that her mom had even spoke with him about it. She had some plans for his house, I think. I want to say for Ghost Ranch. It's kind of particularly interesting in light of recent events going on in his life, and prayers for him and his family and stuff matters like that. But I think that didn't he say that he believed that Nicole Arbor, the other chick that Ryan had a problem with, and Katie had plans to take over the house and make it a house for battered women. And that's when her manager was like, oh no, red flag, I'm out. This is a bad situation. I think that was, one of the turning points for him. Huge red flag, so.
Well, he also,
there's a lot to it.
He also said that, once they brought the information to him and what happened, he wasn't in agreement with it. And he basically was outvoted. So the way they proceeded was basically them against him. And he didn't represent her too much longer after that situation. But during that interview, he basically said she set up Ryan Upchurch. So for all those people out there who ever felt like Ryan done anything wrong to this woman, her former manager spoke out and said this was concocted. This wasn't real. Ryan and this woman had a relationship that involved sex. And I think at any given time, he probably touched her boobie.
Several times before that. If they'd already had sex, then, and I remember when it happened, I had never heard of her before him. But like so many people probably, but I just don't think that it's in any way right to accuse somebody of that unless it actually happened, because that minimizes and discredits, and it really cheapens the experiences of others that have gone through that. So, of course, especially now with her manager coming out and saying that and stuff, it sheds more light on an old situation, but it does kind of relate to, things going on now a little bit. But yeah, I heard him say that too.
So also interesting in that, and my second topic is he said she is, without a shadow of a doubt, racist.
He did. Yeah, he did. And not just for African American. I heard him say about Mexican. Yeah, Hispanic. She would say like, I don't want to be here if there's a bunch of Mexicans here, basically. I found that kind of interesting that he was speaking out on it. And a lot of people feel a certain type of way when they see, he spoke about the Confederate flag a little bit, and how people can be sensitive to it in different ways, and I see that. You can definitely speak more about that.
Well, so this is the thing with the Confederate flag. The Confederate flag means different things to different people. So I'm not here to strip anyone of their beliefs. Like when I see a Confederate flag, it does not bother me because I hope that you have a belief behind it. But if I ask you about it, I'm not asking you to be confrontational. You might ask me, why do you wear Dallas? I like the Dallas Cowboys. Just have an explanation. Even if you say, hey man, I think the way the colors flow, it looks good to me.
Right, it's pretty.
Yeah, but whatever the case may be, I'm not the type of person to challenge people's beliefs. I just want to dispel the hate that hinders us from getting to know character.
Yes, absolutely. Very well said. Very well said. And yeah, so he spoke about that because this man is African American and he managed Katie Noel. So, he did say that he thought she was racist, and he said that her mom had said that the claims of her planning to set up Upchurch were true all along too. I found something that Miss Patty had posted about merchandise or something regarding Ryan and Katie from back then as well. Basically, kind of the moms were arguing over merchandise and the relationship and stuff, but I wish I had it for reference, but I don't. But yeah, he did say that. And I watched the whole thing. I watched it twice just to kind of catch because he was new to me. I'd never seen him before. I guess he makes music too.
No, he doesn't make music. He's just
He's
just a manager, producer, engineer, studio owner.
Okay, and so he quit messing with her after the alleged essay that she claimed on Upchurch. That was my understanding. Or he had like 2 more songs that he had to finish with her or something like that.
Yeah, he no longer has dealings with her. Like I said, he's going to come on the show and I'm going to ask those questions plus many, many more. And we're also going to talk about his opinion of me. And we're going to find out, am I Tom or Ruckus?
I have to watch that, and I hope everybody else does too, because it's gonna be get your I'll bring the popcorn.
Hey man, I'm doing shows with anybody who don't like me, you get first interview. My platform, your platform. Hey man, I want to go in the dirt at peace. I got kids out here in all walks of life. I don't want my kid coming to your place of work trying to get a job and y'all won't hire my kid because y'all don't like me because of the internet.
Right. It goes back to something I heard you say before about how like quality content, putting out quality content. You want your kids and grandkids to be able to look back and watch your channel and for it to be something meaningful that they can be proud of. And that's exactly how I've always felt about my channel. It's just something that you're making that meaningful content. So yeah, and that too, you want your kids to be able to get a job and stuff and not have what you did held against them when it could have been a misunderstanding. So yeah, I'm curious to find out, which one you are too. But it sounds like you guys made a bridge, like you said, and that's a wonderful thing.
Look, he's a dope guy, but I don't want to talk about how dope he is. I want y'all to see how dope he is and to show you how I can, again, I'm okay with your feeling of me, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about, maybe you misjudged me. Maybe I misjudged you. Maybe we can agree to disagree. But that don't mean we got to hate each other.
Right. There was a time that we had a misunderstanding, I think. It wasn't really, but the first thing we did was call each other. Like I might have been quiet for a week or something, but it was just a complete not a big deal at all, but there was never any need to, have an issue. So that's how you solve problems, is by communicating. And if everybody did that rather than, try and put subtle hints out or use this language of, whatever it is they're using, because of the internet and the way times have changed, it's hard for me to keep up with, because like you have a real life. You're busy. You got 2 jobs, a big family, lots of, stuff like you mentioned earlier going on. So, we can't spend all of our time trying to pick up on these subtle hints and stuff.
No.
It's easier just to call.
So we have learned that Katie Noel is a racist, and she set up Ryan Upchurch. Now, Katie Noel, if you're out there and you like to use the platform to vindicate yourself, feel free to inbox me.
Yeah, I'd love to hear her speak on it again. I don't know if she spoke recently about any of it, or if they just kind of went separate ways. But, she had a song with Adam Calhoun called Catch Hell. He took it down. She had a song with Upchurch, Hey Boy, Hey Girl. It went viral. I don't know. I think he took it down, instantly and forever. So, I mean, there's that. And I think, she definitely has an opportunity to speak her side more now that her former manager, has came out and spoke openly about it. So,
he doesn't have any kind words to say about Adam either.
Yeah, he hates Adam, right?
Yeah.
Like, he really thinks Adam is a big racist, which, he was making a lot of points. But I really do think Adam has dope bars. I think he's an awesome country rapper. But he pointed out some things that made me open my eyes a little bit. Definitely, I didn't see for myself. I had to look at his perspective. So there's that. I mean, I can admit that, I did open my mind to his ideas and his perspective, and I seen things a little bit differently. So a lot of times we're what we consume, I think, on the internet. If you watch a certain thing over and over, a certain type of mood or whatever, you start to believe that way. So, yeah, anyway, I don't know where I was going with that, but you don't like Adam Calhoun.
What you got for
man, I really was just digging into that because I found that interview very intriguing. Did you hear anything? One thing I could say is, and this is not related, well, not really, because that guy did kind of speak about Just in Time a little bit, but I'm supposed to go to an Outlaw Nation concert actually tomorrow in Missouri. But Just in Time's going to be there. Now, a couple weeks ago, I'm sure you heard about it because you know everything country rap and you hear about everything before I do. But there was an issue at not the Redneck Rave, but it was like a something bash or something. And there was an issue with Colt Ford and Just in Time, I think. And there was law involved. I wish that I knew more about that. I can't find anything really about it. Did you catch that?
So I got a phone call the morning after it happened. I was given one side of the story. So I'm not even going to go into that one side of the story because the people that called me told the side of the story on behalf of Colt Ford's camp. It wasn't involving Colt Ford. It was involving his camp. But I'm not going to speak on their side to keep from looking like I'm on their side, because Just in Time has a side too. So yeah, again, that's the type of, out of respect for this potentially being a legal situation, I'm gonna say there was an altercation that happened with Just in Time and a member of Colt Ford's camp. I'm not sure what his title is, so I don't want to give him one. But there was,
I think it was like Pow or something. I'm not sure what his job was, but yeah, so it was a weird name.
There was an altercation, and we just have to watch to see what happens. I've heard that they're going to attempt to file some type of legal whatever against Just in Time. I'm not sure if that's true. Hopefully, whatever happened, it'll be vindicated and they'll all be able to shake hands, because Colt Ford is a legend in the game and Just in Time is one of the most innovative guys in the game. And they both make awesome music.
Yeah, I agree. And that's something that I caught and I wish that, I had more information on. But an artist had reached out to me and they had told me about it. And they said, basically I was asked to pick sides, who I was going to rock with. Was I going to rock with Just in Time or was I going to rock with Colt Ford? And the artist had mentioned that, you know, several shows had been canceled that were featuring Just in Time, and there was some concern there. But I just hope it all works out in the end, you know, that they can walk away, you know, shaking hands, like you said. Probably a misunderstanding or something. But yeah, I'd heard about that going on. Struggle Jennings dropped a new song today called Friday or some, yeah, I think Happy Friday Forever or something like that. So that was a surprise to me. And the Blue Jeans documentary, what do you think about that? We need to.
I think me and you will do a review on that on the next time we see each other, just like we did a review on Jelly Roll.
Yeah, that was dope. Yes, definitely.
So if you guys haven't had an opportunity, Church did a album in 7 days, and he basically done a documentary based on it called Blue Jeans. It's available on YouTube. Watch it now. That way, when me and Mariah review it, you can see if you feel like we're on point on what we're talking about.
Yes, and if you see my Instagram story today, you'll see Kalani. Actually, I was very excited because he shared, I had shared the Blue Jeans thing, the documentary snippet with Kalani on the beat, who's worked with Ryan in the past from Houston, Texas. They did the song down there the night the lights went out in Georgia. Kalani does the beat on that song and a couple other Ryan songs. So anyway, Kalani shared me on his story, which I thought was pretty cool because, you know, he's really gained a very large following because of working with Upchurch. So you know how that goes in the industry and stuff. But yeah, he shared me on his Instagram story. But I did interview him, you know, I think right after they had worked together and Ryan came back to Tennessee. So I wanted to kind of, you know, get to talk to him about how they work together and everything. So I was excited to see them working together again. So yeah, that dropped. And FJ Outlaw dropped a new song on Friday called Ashamed. I was checking that out and, you know, showing him love. So, because he always shows me love. He tries to pop into my lives and he usually pops into yours too. So yeah. What have you been listening to?
Right now, I'm currently listening to my guy Coca, who dropped that I Hope That You're Waiting.
Yes.
Very emotional song, touches me in my heart. And I'm also listening to Simple Man's new album called Model Citizen.
Okay.
So
all right, I haven't got to check that out yet.
Yeah, it's a very dope project from end to end. And I'm also still listening to my guy Guadalupe Purdy.
Yes, I haven't checked that out.
Purdy is dope from end to end. If you haven't checked
13 songs altogether?
I'll have to pull it up. All I know is, you know what's funny? I throw in Guadalupe and it just rocks out. So Purdy might go off and Country Ass Dope Boy might come on next. So I'm a fan of Guadalupe.
Oh yeah, you talk about it all the time. But yeah, so I was checking that out too. Who else have I been listening to? Man, there was something I was going to tell you, but now it slipped my mind. Gosh. Anyway, I forget now. So.
Okay. Let me go over the birthdays real quick for this week.
Oh yeah.
This week on the 12th, July 12th, we have Caleb Silver. We also have Caldwell. On the 13th, we have the incredible, legendary Scram.
Nice.
We also have Electro Horse on the 13th. And on the 17th, we have Cooley Booley.
Okay. I find out so many people from you just doing those birthdays. Like, it's crazy. Happy early birthday to Scram if you're watching. I hope that you're in the live chat when this airs. So cool. Yeah, I didn't know there were that many birthdays.
All right. So you got anything else?
You know.
Oh, hold on. I got one thing.
Without doing a deep dive, what's that?
We mentioned this person last week, and he's not country rap, but we mentioned that he has a feature with he had a feature with Code 4, and that was Chris Calico.
Yes, he's from Missouri. Yeah.
Chris Calico now also has a feature with Overtime.
Yes.
And it's called Don't Tell Me. So if y'all get a chance, Chris Calico is making his rounds in country rap. Overtime, Hard Target, man.
Dusty Calico, Lee, he had a song with Dusty. Yes, yeah, he had a song with Dusty Lee, and I'm a big fan of Dusty Lee. I don't break everything, but yeah. So yeah, and though he dropped, and then Broadnax dropped on Friday, but you guys did a review show on that Wednesday, didn't you?
Broadnax has done 4 songs in the past 30 days. So if you don't know who Broadnax is, make sure y'all go get familiar with Broadnax. And we mentioned Just in Time. Just in Time is now on tour with the Moonshine Band, coming to a city near you.
Okay. I think I seen that posted somewhere. So yes, the Moonshine Bandits. Okay, I hope that wasn't the one that there was maybe they worked it out already. I thought that maybe he wasn't going to go on tour, but that wouldn't have anything to do with Colt Ford. So, all right. And then there's the Bubba Sparks tour, Country Bumpkin. I forgot to look and see if they're coming.
Country Bumpin'.
Bumpin'. What did I say? Bumpkin?
Yeah.
Did I?
His manager got on to me because I called it Country Bumpkin. No, it's Bumpin'. Country Bumpin'.
Sorry. Forgive me. It's a play off that, I'm sure.
And my guy Hard Target has a record I'm listening to called Hopeless. Get an opportunity to check it out also.
Yeah, I'm going to check out the Simple Man and the Hard Target stuff. I've been meaning to. It's been on my list. So yeah, that's awesome. All right.
All right. You got anything else?
No, not without going too deep, and I don't want to keep people forever because, yeah, I mean, it would be a deep dive into stuff. But yeah, I just want to see your interview coming up with Killaboo. I can't wait to see that. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. So I hope everybody tunes in.
All right, ladies and boys, girls, before we get up out of here, again, salute to my guy Chief. Salute to Katita. Where can they find you at, Mariah?
You can find me on all platforms. It's all caps. Creeker Mariah, CREEKER space MARIAH. Instagram, Facebook, a little bit of TikTok, and of course, YouTube.
Okay.
And Threads.
And make sure you find me at Ryan Dirty Radio on Instagram, Victor VicXL Walker on Facebook, Ryan Dirty Radio on TikTok. Now, everybody out there, all you artists, instead of getting mad with us, you can always hit Mariah on the Country Rap Report Facebook group, and anything you're trying to promote, send her an inbox. I'm sure she don't mind throwing it on the page.
I'd love to. Yeah, please do. Please send me everything on the Facebook group, Country Rap Report. Inbox it to me. I will be happy to share it on the page. I share some of the shorts that you put out. I try to share as much as I can for everybody. So yeah, send me that, and I'm more than happy to post it. I'd love to.
All right. And make sure on Instagram, Country Rap Report. And on Threads, Country Rap Report. Make sure you follow me on Threads. Country Rap Report.
I'm new. Coco was the first person I posted anything to, and I haven't been back on since, but that was just a couple hours ago. So yeah, I'm on Threads now too, but I haven't got to check it out yet. So pretty cool.
All right, ladies and boys, girls, until next time, look, y'all be blessed. Remember, time is the one thing you can't get back. So if you chose to spend some time with us, we definitely love and appreciate you for that. All right? Till next time, y'all.
Thank you all so much. All right. Peace.